finals. 4 clean sheets, but unfortunately not when it counted in that penalty shootout. Free kick to Cameroon. Foul by Issa Kabore, the man who set up the goal for Blati Touré in the match against Senegal, where Burkina Faso rather saw just how good you have to be to reach the final. It was a fantastic performance by the Senegalese against their fellow West African rivals. Senegal, who were beaten in the final last time out. Like Burkina Faso, have reached the final but have not won the title. Sadio Mane and co will be hoping that this is the time when the latest golden generation from the Atlantic coastline of Africa will finally deliver. Square by Jerome Ongen. Big cheer at the crowd, but there's nothing much going on the pitch at the moment. When it comes to the Red Bull Salzburg man again, 24 years old, playing it around nicely at the moment. And Bezo with the touch, then forward by Gué. Away by Kabore once more. Picked up by Ignatius Ganego, playing his first game this evening alongside Stefan Bahoken up front. Gué once more, feeds it square to his midfield partner, Jean Anona. Looking down the wing, chance for Mbezo. In the end, though, the run that was supposed to be an attacking one turned into a defensive tackle after the arrival there of Abdul Tapsoba. Ismail Ouedraogo feeds it off to Somalia Ouattara. In for Deo tonight in the centre of defence. Burkina Faso got over their sloppy start to the tournament in the opening game. Came through and edged Cape Verde 1-0 in a nervy contest, wrapped up with a 1-1 draw against Ethiopia. Ethiopia, the only team at the finals with only players who play in their home countries. It was a fantastic achievement by Ethiopia to qualify for this tournament, and I think they held up their end well, considering the sheer quality of the players that they have been going up against. The Ethiopian Premier League is not the highest of quality. You don't see Ethiopian teams very often in the latter stages of the Confederations Cup or the African Champions League. Fantastic job done by their coach. And surely, after their first Africa Cup of Nations since 2013, they will be looking to build. One of their players recently signed for a South African side, which shows that they did attract the eye. Cameroon, full of stars who play in Europe. Burkina Faso, not quite so. Cameroon, though, with players who are well used to playing not just in some of the top 5 leagues in the European continent, but also in the European Champions League as well. Burkina Faso have just been let off the hook a little bit tonight with some of those major stars starting on the bench tonight after a long and hard competition and the pressure that the home country is always under. We really need to see that with England in the European Championships, the equivalent. Good ball over. Goes behind. Over the top of Vivian Bezo there, and then behind by the retreating Abdul Tapsoba. Kabore picks it up after the ball is put out here by Ismail Ouedraogo. And who plays his football for PAOK Saloniki in Greece. This is his first appearance at the finals in 2022. Some of those who have warmed the bench for the opening 6 matches for Tony Conceição's men, getting a chance here to at least say that they played in their home tournament. Good way as well to get those motivation levels up as well. All those who were in the starting lineup through the business end of the tournament, maybe a little more difficult to get them up for this 3rd place playoff, which sometimes can feel like a step backwards. Top sober, feeds it across to his centre-back partner, Soumaïla Ouattara, and then goes back to Farid Ouedraogo. In for Hervé Kofi tonight. Came on in the semi-final when the normal number 1 was injured, and now gets his first start, second start for Ouedraogo. Kofi playing in 5 of those matches. From distance, but not really caught hold of, and an easy one for Onana. Onana, one of those stars, just 20 years old. 25 years old, but an Ajax man in the Netherlands. Regularly sees his side in Champions League football. Taking a little bit of a risk there, Farid Ouedraogo. Burkina Faso, though, play themselves out well. They're a team who have played football rather nicely in this tournament, but they just struggled up against the sensational Senegalese. Shouldn't take away their achievement, though. Looking to get into a second final. Just didn't quite have it. They did come back into it, though. Towards the end, they pulled a goal back for Camu Malo's men. Burkina Faso reached the Cup of Nations final back in 2013 under a Belgian Paul Put. Finished 3rd in 2017 under Portugal's Paulo Duarte. But it was the failure to get to the 2019 event in Egypt that forced the federation, well, not forced them, but encouraged them to take a different direction and go with this retired police officer. Man who is football through and through, grew up on the streets of Ouagadougou. Trained for the police, about to sit his exams to become a police captain when he got the chance to go to Germany and study for his coaching badges. Found success with the title at Real Club du Cadiogo as Cameroon come forward. Attempted cross into the box by Mbezo, put behind by Steve Yago. Played in the centre of defence in the opener against Cameroon back on the 9th of September, but out on the left of defence tonight. It was a nice turn by Pierre Koundé, but just had his heels taken away, and a free kick. Chance here for Christian Bersagog to send in something threatening. Yago and Kabore, the 2 fullbacks, in the wall. In it comes then, and it should be the goalkeepers, and it's well picked up by Farid Ouedraogo. Ouedraogo came on just 36 minutes into the semi-final to replace Hervé Kofi. The Sporting Charleroi man didn't recover, so Ouedraogo starts his second game of the tournament and kicks long. Free kick this favour in favour of Djibril Ouattara. Fairly strange numbering for Burkina Faso in this tournament, with their centre forward Djibril Ouattara wearing number 2 and the right back Issa Kabore wearing number 9. We usually have those two the other way around. Nguene, decent ball, chance here, it's kept in. Slightly disappointing end to that, but Cameroon somehow have still got it. And another free kick for them. Ambrose Nyongo was the man brought down. There by Abdul Tapsoba. Tapsoba coming back, and he'll feel that the foul was the other way. Definitely an arm up into the face of the Burkina Faso man. 15 minutes gone, Burkina Faso 0, Cameroon 0. Decent start from both sides. We haven't really had an awful lot of goal-mouth action yet, but maybe this will be the moment. Bertrand Traoré wrestling. He's had a fantastic performance in this tournament as the man who plays his football for Aston Villa in the English Premiership. This is 5th outing of the tournament. 5th start. In he comes then. Oh, it's all the way across. It didn't look that good a free kick to start with, but everybody missed it. And in the end, a rather grateful Farid Ouedraogo had a much easier save than perhaps he was first anticipating. Over the top of Sangare. And it seemed to put everybody off behind him. More of a deflection to the goalkeeper rather than anything else. Still, something to build on perhaps for the Cameroonians. Here's Makoudi. Decent turnout tonight, perhaps not so surprising that if they'd made it to the final it would have been absolutely packed. Also under pressure, and there was Ouedraogo, Ismail Ouedraogo. Just showed some good strength there, but the ball forward is loose and straight into the possession of Makoudi. Makoudi for Saint-Etienne. He would have been buoyed with Saint-Etienne's first win in a long time in midweek. Up against Angers. Here comes Cameroon again. Decent ball in, and this time it's a much better save. Double save. Shot coming in from Jean Onana. Beaten away by Ouedraogo. And that's much more like it. Well, the goalkeeper needs a bit of time to get over that, but it was a great ball in. Had to come and get it, and then stood tall, Onana, with the shot. Top of the group, and Cameroon, as they came through ahead of Burkina Faso. Cape Verde also made it through as one of the best 4 third-place teams. And ironically, Burkina Faso have not been having too much luck with goalkeepers of late. Saw there Abubakar Soadogo, who plays in Burkina Faso for Cadadogo. 32-year-old, just warming up just in case he's needed. Dr. Patrice Motsepe, president of CAF, was accompanied by the Cameroon Minister of Sports and president of COCAN, Professor Narcisse Manuel Kombi. They went to visit the Alembi, Nicole Bisson, Simbok and Biamassi neighbourhoods. Spoke to bereaved families after the terrible events of the stampede at the Alembe Stadium during the match against Comoros. So will Sourdough be needed? He'll desperately hope it's yes, but I have a funny feeling it's going to be no. Farid Ouedraogo seems to be gathering himself again. Terrific ball in, had to come. Didn't quite get the punch that he wanted, but made up for it with the save against Onana. Sean Onana, who has yet to score or set up a goal in these finals. Burkina Faso subs all enjoying a drink, and Farid Ouedraogo almost there. So then, off we go again, then halfway through the first half, and we are underway again. 0-0. This is the 48th match for Burkina Faso in Africa Cup of Nations finals. 91st for Cameroon, and they are on the attack now. Good ball in, and the header from Onana again, and it's over this time. Well, he seems to be the main threat. Another ball in from that left-hand side. Had to come and get it, so it was hard to generate the speed and the power in the header, so it was a terrific attempt. Quickly out is Onana in the Cameroon goal, and feeds it into the path of Pierre Koundé. Noise is deafening here inside the stadium. Fabulous atmosphere. Forward by Mbezo. To no one in particular though, and it should be easily dealt with by Edmund Tapsoba. Centre-back who plays his football in Germany at Bayer Leverkusen. He's only missed one game of the 6 in this run to the semi-finals, and then into here the third place playoff. So the first 2 chances then go the way of the hosts. Burkina Faso though on the build. Blate Touré. Followed by Stéphane Bahoken. Big centre forward who plays at Angers. And he goes. Burkina Faso building once more. Great ball inside! Oh, and the first goal goes in! Burkina Faso draw first blood. Steve Yago on target. And Burkina Faso go in front with their first serious foray forward. Onana left absolutely stranded. And the RS Limassol defender, who has started all 7 games in the campaign, timing his run beautifully at the back post. And Burkina Faso take an unexpected lead.
Goal for Burkina Faso. Number 25.
Nearly 60 caps for Steve Yargo. His first international goal could see his nation finish third in the Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon. There's a long way to go, but it's a terrific start. And the Burkina Faso fans have plenty to cheer. First blood, Burkina Faso. Steve Yargo, 24 minutes in, means it's Burkina Faso 1, Cameroon 0. Well, a goal will do this game a whole world of good, as Cameroon now will be forced to come forward themselves. Issa Kabore lumps it forward into the path of Samuel Gouet. Good tackle from Gouet again, taking off almost the entirety of the Burkina Faso midfield on his own. Kunde just asking Mr. Gied what exactly was going on there with that piece of action. It's going to be a throw-in, that's the answer to that. 20 minutes to go until the break. And we have a match now that is perfectly set up for us. Cameroon on the attack. Back by Onyongo, he had Bertrand Traoré with him. Burkina Faso into the tackles quickly. Well, the Indomitable Lions have kept 4 clean sheets in this tournament, so that is quite an achievement for Burkina Faso to be able to break through them in only 24 minutes. Terrific defence they've had. It's not the perhaps the first choice pairing. It's a new pairing in the centre of the defence tonight. Certainly for Burkina Faso, and indeed for Cameroon as well, with Ongain and Makudi coming in for tonight's game. Burkina Faso again tackling. Very good. Here they come. Oh, it's a fantastic ball. Oh, just a little bit too long. Nearly inch perfect. And there's an issue there with forward and goalkeeper having crashed into each other. Well, this goal for Burkina Faso also gives them the chance now to sit and then break fast and try and catch Cameroon out again. Beautiful ball through. It was so close to being perfect. Abdel Tapsoba just not able to get there, the Standard Liège attacker. Starting for the 3rd time in this tournament. And crashing into the man who has been ever present for Cameroon, their undoubted number 1. Well, there might be a goal down, but still plenty to relax about, really. This is a game where not as much pressure as will be on Senegal and Egypt tomorrow night. That was the finish. That is a fantastic finish from a man who does not score that often. Beautifully timed half volley that a forward would have been proud of. And that is the reason why Burkina Faso are as delighted as that. Kamou Malou saying before this game that he hoped that the team have been bringing joy back home in a troubled time. I think you can probably undoubtedly say that is the case. He's had a fantastic tournament. Maybe it will encourage a few more homegrown coaches to be trusted in charge of their national teams. And it wasn't a foul, and Arna certainly got the ball. I just think that the pair of them were running so fast they couldn't put the brakes on in time. So both reserve goalkeepers have now been given a warm-up in the first half. Traoré gives away the free kick. So then we tick through half an hour. Burkina Faso in front. A couple of chances for Cameroon before that goal went in, but easily the best moment of the match was the goal for the left winger, or the left back. He was behaving like a left winger though when he scored. Kabore complains. Cameroon get on with the throw-in. Good defensive formation forces Cameroon backwards though. Forward by Ogene. Into the path of Mbezo. Good little turn by Koundé. He's falls backwards though, but down the line. Basagog. Well, Olivier Mbezo went down inside the area, but to be fair, he didn't claim anything. There was no appeal for the penalty. Shoulder to shoulder there with Steve Yago, the goal scorer. On by Traoré. Oh, they might be able to create something here. That's overhit, overcooked, and easily for Onana. Here they come again. Yago into the box. Sean Onana is the man down. Going in on this challenge, and then just got his foot caught. And Leta Toure looks worse from that angle. Onana looks up and well. He's the man who had the chances for Cameroon at 0-0. Farid Ouedraogo denied him on one of those occasions, and then he went over with the header, and only moments later Burkina Faso took full advantage. They lead at the moment inside the last third of the first half. Down the line, picked up by Abdul Soba. Back it comes into Djibril Ouattara. He runs it behind, off the challenge on him by Jerome Ogene, and it'll be a corner. Good first half performance this from the West Africans. Surprise enough when they beat Tunisia 1-0 in the quarterfinals last Saturday. Django Ouattara with the goal on that occasion. Djibril earning a corner this time around. Gustavo heads the ball in. No free kick. Bertrand Traoré left on the deck. One goal, one assist for the Burkina Faso captain in the tournament, and a whole host of great all-round performances outside of that. Went up. Wasn't really an awful lot that Ambrose Onyongo did wrong there. Something happened though, but Bertrand Traoré just needs a couple of moments. 10 minutes to go. Camu Malo having a chat with his assistants. Exciting times for Burkina Faso. They're a bit unlucky not to get through World Cup qualifying, unbeaten through that, but lost out to Egypt. So won't be going to the World Cup in Qatar in the next 12 months. It's come off the back of Onana. It's well kept in. And Onyongo looking into the middle where Stefan Bahoken was lurking. Good defending though. With the retreating Edmund Tapsoba. Ambrose Onyongo with the captain's armband tonight. And with the throw here. It's not the longest, it's easily headed out. Here by Blati Touré. Back it comes again though, and this time out by Ismail Ouedraogo. Harold Makudi puts in a foot. They want the penalty. Well, Issa Kabore was right next to Bahoken. Didn't really seem to know where the ball was. That's clearly not hit his hand. Looked like it hit him somewhere more painful first. Might have brushed him, but there's no way he could have known about that. Good turn. Bahoken! Wide. Whistle blew anyway. First real chance there for the Angers centre-forward to score his 4th international goal. Just a couple of substitute appearances so far in the tournament. Back by Mbezo. Gets it back from Onana. Well, this was the chance. He took it down really well. Instinct told him where the goal was, but he was just half a yard out. It remains 1-0 to Burkina Faso, heading into the last 7 minutes. A lot of whistling going on now from the referee. Quite a nice flow to the game earlier, but don't want it to get it a bit lost in stop-start-go football. by Mbezo. And for Bahoken, who's done well, but has still got it. Still going, the big number 9. Couldn't beat everybody, though. Nice turn back inside by Onyongo. Crowd beginning to get a little more enthusiastic. Jean Onana just drifted out onto that flank. Beautifully brought down. And Bezo gets the ball in as well. Real chance there for Ignatius Conago at the far post in his first appearance of the tournament. It's his second appearance, excuse me. His first start. Ball comes back in again, and suddenly the chances are coming here for Cameroon. Good tackle from Gustavo Sangore. Comes out to Bertrand Traoré. And the crowd, who were excited a moment ago, are venting their frustration now because nothing happened as a result of it. 5 minutes to go. Burkina Faso now have lasted nearly 20 minutes in front. And Mbezo into the middle and picked up by Nyongo. Goal before half-time would do wonders for the atmosphere in this stadium. Makudi. It's a good ball down the line. And Nyongo looks for the ball inside again. Ganego looked like he didn't quite know what he wanted to set up for himself. Pressure, though, beginning to ramp up from the home side. Pierre Koundé. Nice ball out to Mbezo. Mbezo back in again. This time, though, there were no green shirts near to the delivery. Having to survive a bit of an onslaught now, are Burkina Faso. Mbezo looking to find a teammate, the man who plays in MLS for Philadelphia Union. And the referee brings an end to that particular attack because of the offside flag. Well, that was a little... Oh. Well, that was very tight in the end. Offside when you're retreating. Interesting one, that one. Don't often see that very often. Crowd going crazy. Can Cameroon respond to the euphoria going on around them? It's Burkina Faso, though, who've got it again. Chance to come forward for Blate Touré. Out to Issa Kabore. He's got Nyongo in front of him and tries to go for the byline. And he got there. Now is it a corner? The assistant is saying no. Goal kick. Well, that was very touch and go there. Andre Onana almost caught out at his near post. Look at this for speed. Kabore gets there. It might have gone behind. Let's see. Oh, I don't think that went out. Oh, my word. I do not think that has gone out. I think that's a brilliant piece of play by the Burkina Faso man. I think Cameroon have really got away with one there. I'm not sure that even any of the ball had crossed the line, never mind all of it. Cameroon Malo is left unmoved. We wait. VAR for the first time at the Africa Cup of Nations has an important job at the moment to do. I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't overturned. And if it is, it's an embarrassing moment for Andre Onana. I'm amazed he can hear anything that's going on in the lorry. And we are going to look, and it is a goal! Well, I thought so! And Issa Kabore takes the congratulations, but it'll be going down as an own goal against the Cameroonian goalkeeper, I'm afraid, Andre Onana. Such a trusted source between the sticks for the indomitable Lions, who now find themselves 2-0 down just before half-time. A magnificent piece of wing play here by Kabore, the man who set up the only goal they scored against Senegal in the semi-finals. And you can see here, that is not over the line. Just shows you should always chase things down. It's exactly what he did. And Onana, I think, there just took his eye off the ball and his eye off the play. And Burkina Faso are 2-0 in front. This tournament in danger of ending horribly for Cameroon if they don't buck themselves up. Indeed confirmed as an own goal. 4 minutes to play at the end of the first half. Cameroon now need a goal. Anything before the break. On by Bahoken, looking for Ganego. And Nyongo, captain, taking on his opposing captain, Bertrand Traoré, and it's the Burkina Faso skipper who seems to have come away with the ball the better. And Nyongo left on the deck, but Burkina Faso allowed to continue. 3 against 3 at the moment. Look at Yunde piling back for Cameroon. It might be a foul. The other way, apparently. What a surprise. Well, Cameroon, they put so much on winning this tournament. Maybe it's just hard even for those who have not played anything more than a bit part role in the tournament to really be motivated for this. That might be being unduly harsh on them, and Ignatius Ganego there is fouled the goal scorer, well, the man who provoked the goal, Kabore. Gets back to his feet. His team launch up against Lorient in Ligue 1 tomorrow. They will be glad to have him back when this tournament finally ends. Ball looking for Jibril. Ouattara, and then chased up the goalkeeper Onana, having to get rid of it quickly. So sharp to anything that's 50-50 are Burkina Faso here in this tournament. Really have been prepared well by their coach, Kalomalu. Coming up to the final minute of the 4 at the end of the first half. That man there getting the goal scoring going. Steve Yergo in the 24th minute. He's got a yellow card now, though, so he's got to be a little more careful now through the second half. Surely they can't make it 3 before half-time. It's straight into the goalkeeper's arms, though. Well, there is going to be an almighty reaction when the referee's half-time whistle goes, and it's not going to be a good one for Cameroon. They need to stay strong. And they need to believe that they can come back in the second half. Wouldn't mind betting that we see Abubakar and Karl Toko Ekambi in the second half if things stay like this for much longer. Anywhere will do. Get it up the other end. 4 minutes have gone. Referee blows the whistle, and it's a magnificent first half of football for Burkina Faso. And you can hear what the home crowd think of it. The home crowd venting their frustration with their side. Steve Yago getting his first international goal after 24 minutes, and then a magnificent run down the line by Issa Kabore, provoking an own goal from Andre Onana. At half-time, Burkina Faso 2, Cameroon 0.
Burkina Faso 2, Cameroon 0.
Sometimes when we haven't played with a back five, you'll get now you've got so many defenders there, nobody ends up defending. You know, people say, well, you'll take it, I'll take it, and that's what happens in these type of situations. But it certainly, you know, was poor. You've got to go with a runner here now when you've seen the situation, and obviously Bashong didn't go with a runner.
Basong, I blame him. He was a little bit in front of the guy that scored there. And you can see he slip a little bit. When you defend, you need to be alert. You need to know your surroundings. Sometimes you need to track all the way until you are safe that the ball is being cleared.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it here, now for me, Baezo, he does the right thing because you're asking defenders to defend their goal areas, and he does that. But for me, Basagog's got to pick up Yago on that far post. And by the way, just to clarify on Basagog, going into the game, we spoke about starting 11s. He wasn't in there. It was Choupo-Moting who came in, but something must have happened in terms of that starting lineup. And of course, Basagog is the one that started the game, and he's the one we're talking about in negative position now.
Yeah, maybe he was not prepared enough. We talk about to be prepared and to be professional. And you know, sometimes when they call you and say, someone is injured, if you are not prepared, that's what happens.
And then the second goal comes, Coach Kevin.
Yeah.
It's an own goal by the goalkeeper. I don't know what happened here. Onana puts it in the back of the net.
It looks like everybody sort of stopped to think the ball was going out, and everybody sort of stopped, you know. And it's a proper own goal, isn't it, Andre? You know, something you don't want your goalkeeper to see, especially getting beaten there. And but it's again, you know, with the three centre backs, they're just getting dragged into bad areas, in behind their wing backs. I mean, he does so well here, the fullback, unbelievably well. And they got a little bit of reward.
Thanks to VAR, because, you know,
Fantastic.
We've sung the praises of Issa Kabore throughout the tournament, and this is him again on the end of that cross. Never gives up. Everybody thinks the ball's going out of play, and this is where defenders and goalkeepers have to be switched on. And Andre Onana will be the first one to admit that was a poor goal to concede. He's got to do better there.
Okay, guys, it has to change then. You know, Kambi's on the bench, Abubakar is on the bench. You've got to make the changes now.
They have to. If they want to come back to this game, they need to bring Abubakar back and try and play with the back four, because they were like 5 now, and try and push everyone up.
Okay, let's get ready then for the second half. What can the indomitable Lions do in the second half? We're expecting them to make the changes. As it stands, it's Burkina Faso 2, Cameroon 0. Second half is coming up just after this.
in that first half. Had the better chances of the early part of it, but got stung twice. And not surprisingly, we're going to see their top scorer, Abubakar, come on. Two substitutions being made by Cameroon. There's the arrival as well of another forward-minded man, Mumi Ngamalo. So Samuel Gouet is off. And Vincent Abubakar. So then, how will this freshen up? No Carl Toko Ekombe yet. It's Mumi Ngamalo, plays for young boys in Switzerland. Yet to score a goal here, has set one up though in the cup, but unlike the man coming on right next to him, Vincent Abubakar of Al Nassr. Quarter of a century of international goals. 6 goals already. Now looking to add to that total as Cameroon kick off the second half. Kicking right to left. Big job to be done after the goals from Steve Yago and an own goal from Andre Onana after a magnificent run and cross from the other fullback, Issa Kabore. Effectively 2 assists in this game to go with the assist as well against Senegal in the semi-finals. These two though, a lot more valuable unfortunately for them in that semi-final. Even when they scored, they still didn't really look like they were going to come back into it, and Sadio Mane's great breakaway goal finished them off towards the end. Sadio Mane taking Senegal into the final, where he'll take on his Liverpool teammate Mo Salah. Battle of the Liverpool superstars as Senegal take on Egypt tomorrow night, which you'll be able to see live as well. We still have one half to go though of the third place playoff. Between the sides are the third and fourth best on the continent at the current time. Most of the possession was with the men in green and red. However, Burkina Faso became quite adept at breaking fast, particularly after they went in front. Didn't create an awful lot before they took the lead. They were able to dictate things though afterwards. Great first half from Gustavo Sangore there, number 20. Plays for Caftv Rouen. His side were knocked out by Monaco from the Coupe de France not so long ago in the last 32. Monaco go again in that competition in the week ahead. Up against lower division Amiens. Caftv Rouen, of course, made it to the final as a lower division team in the past. That's the wonderful thing about the French Coupe de France. Do get these dream runs. Stefan Bahoken goes into the book. Clear tugging on Soumaïla Ouattara's shirt. Referee has been circumspect with yellow cards so far. Cameroon able to come forward. It's well cut off, though, by Abdul Tepsoba, retreating from his forward position. Another good tackle. They are really ferocious in midfield, in this game are Burkina Faso, but slightly over-elaborating there, and Cameroon gifted the ball back again, and then it's gifted back once more. You can hear the emotions of the crowd like a roller coaster, continuously up and down. Burkina Faso looking to make sure they stay down, but successful pass unable to be made by Abdul Tapsoba. Bertrand Traoré though, great ball in, and it is 3-0. Oh dear, oh dear. Gibraltar comes up with the goal, his first at these finals. Oh dear, not good for the hosts. But Burkina Faso, smash and grab 3 times. Ouattara, who's 22 years old, he's only just really broken into the national side. That is a magnificent header for the man who plays in Morocco for Safi. Lovely ball from the captain, Traoré. Nobody marking him though. Had to bend for it, cushioned it beautifully, and Nana had no chance. And look at that from Farid Ouedraogo at the other end. Well, it's nothing more than Burkina Faso have deserved in this tournament. And Camu Malo engineering another upset. Well, they were unbeaten in their Africa Cup of Nations qualifying campaign as well. Tough side to beat. 3 goals now in the game. They'd only scored 6 in total in the 6 previous matches. Good tackle from the goal scorer. And here comes Bertrand Traoré again. Goodness me, this is in danger of becoming a rout. And Onana is out. Crowd are furious. Bertrand Traoré once more. There's space on this near side for Abdul Tapsoba. In the middle to find Gustavo Sangore! Not too far away from the smiling midfielder. 1 goal scored in these finals for the 25-year-old. His first international goals of his burgeoning international career. He hit this really well. You saw the way that Gibraltar got out of the way. He thought that was heading in. Didn't want to get in the way at all. But it just kept rising. Yellow cards beginning to come out in more frequency now. It's the forward Abdul Tapsoba who's picked up the latest. Well, he got the ball, but the referee are judging that he was out of control. See there the way he carried on with his studs into the ankle. Yeah, little tap on the shoulder, he's a little acknowledgement, I think, that he knows he got the ball, but you can't just charge in like that these days into tackles. There's got to be an element of control, and certainly you can't have any hint of studs up. Ball in by Onyongo. Hogan tried to get there! Oh, that was a rasping drive just past the post. Really good, really close from the centre-back, Jerome Ogene. Yet to score an international goal, the 24-year-old Red Bull Salzburg defender. That would have been quite a way to have got off the mark. Another substitution coming up. Christian Bessagug coming off, and well, Carl Toko Ekombe, unsurprisingly, is being brought on. However, it's a little bit unfair on the Lyon man, whose side take on Monaco tomorrow in Liga. Big match on the south coast of France. Technically across the border in Monaco, but you know what I mean, in Liga. Here they come again. Torre unable to find his man that time, though. Well, these Cameroon substitutions do feel a bit like the horse has already bolted for the indomitable Lions, but you never know. 35 minutes to go. Bad ball forward, easily picked off there by Edmund Tapsoba. It's gone out, though, and it'll be a Cameroon throw-in. Well, a brief look of a slightly demoralised looking Cameroon bench. How this tournament has gone wrong in just 2 games. It was so impressive through the campaign. Poor ball in from Ambrose Onyongo. Kabore, that's gone out as well, hasn't it? Well, he won't be so upset that that one is adjudged to have gone over the line as opposed to the one that he forced the second goal from. Still going. Toko Ekombe gets his first touch and provokes a corner. Exactly 35 minutes to go then. Another of these substitutes will take this corner. Ngelemu, and it's over, looping over. No luck so far for the big man who's come on, Vincent Aboubakar. I rather got in his way. Torre square into the path there of Edmund Tapsoba, who decides to go back to the goalkeeper Farid Ouedraogo. So far a clean sheet, having replaced Hervé Kofi in the starting lineup tonight. Injured in the semi-final against Senegal, and decided to let him rest for this final game. Foul by Sangare. Harold Makudi feeds it off to Ambrose Onyongo. Carl Toko Ekombe gets his heels snapped by the tackle from Issa Kabore, but he's okay. I can honestly say when I sat down in my chair at the beginning of this game, I did not expect a 3-0 scoreline for Burkina Faso. Would have been more likely that Cameroon would have gone up by that sort of score when you see how the games have gone in this finals. But Burkina Faso just letting loose, relaxing. You can feel the tension all the way through the game of Cameroon. Another example of it there. Tony Conceição here, his campaign so good at one point. All gone pear-shaped now. Decent ball, well picked up though by Ouedraogo. Went down in the first half and needed a lengthy period of treatment. Vincent Aboubakar looking at him, wondering what all the fuss is about. I have to say, inclined to agree with him. Not entirely sure why Farid Redrago is rolling around on the floor, unless he got hit by his own man in some way. Bertrand Traore's a beautiful first touch. Second touch matched it. And the finish was everything it should have been as well. Well, Onana has fought for the second goal, so can't be too critical of the men in front of him. Burkina Faso originally played this competition as Upper Volta, but since 1984 it's Burkina Faso. It's only recently, though, that they've really had any success. They didn't enter the first few times, didn't qualify through the 90s until they made it to the group stage for the South Africa tournament in 1996. Fourth place on home soil in 1998. They're going to do better than that in the corresponding match here, though. Runners up again in South Africa. Didn't qualify for Egypt or Ghana in 2006 and 2008, or for Egypt in 2019. But under Camu Malo, they have become a different proposition. An hour gone, and Burkina Faso are in front, 3-0. And with only half an hour to go, you would think that they are pretty much home and dry. Cameroon player there going down rather easily. Didn't really, he got clipped, but it was against his studs. Koundé then with the ball in. Unable to get a proper connection. Just enough pressure on him. Gone out. Koundé's corner was a good one. Tokwe Kombe well and truly upended. Whistle after whistle after whistle at the moment. Lots of frustrated looking Cameroonian fans until they see themselves on TV, and then suddenly that gloom dissipates. Cameroon, a side that have been champions of Africa 5 times in their history, the last back in 2017 in Gabon. Burkina Faso themselves lost in the semi-finals and finished third. Looks like they are going to do the same thing again here. 2 third-place finishes in 2 out of the last 3. And semi-final appearances in 3 out of the last 5. Pretty good record. As the ball comes in, looking for Makudi, and it's well over the bar. There was a good ball in, but Makudi, appearing behind Kabore, was unable to get direction on the header. never actually scored yet. Harold Makoudi, the Saint-Etienne centre-back. Got an assist, though, or two. He would have been happy that Saint-Etienne finally got on the winning trail during the week on a catch-up game. He's not the sort of man that you want to run into. Huge centre-back. And Bertrand Traoré unable to get that one under control, which is unusual for him. So Ambrose Nyongo with the throw. Back it comes, though. Picked up by Sangore, and forward looking for Djibril Ouattara. And Gemalu is complaining after that clash with Yago. Yago's goal getting us underway in the 24th minute of the game, sending Burkina Faso to a fabulous night so far. Karl Toko Ekambi, though, for the far corner. Good positioning by the defender. Again, snappy tackling from the men in white. 25 minutes to go. Still commanding lead, 3-0. Yago's going to take the throw. Found his man as well. Cameroon, though, get it back in a tight space. Moving forward into the path of Nyongo. Calm tackling once more. You don't want to give the ball away too much like that, though. A little bit loose from Gustavo Sangore. Kabore, though, picks it up and feeds his captain again. They're not exactly racing forward now at 3-0 in front. Change of tactic from Burkina Faso. At 1-0, they were charging forward on the fast break at every opportunity, but now a lot more conservative, with a lot more to defend. Ansar Boubacar has been on now for 5 or 6 minutes, but still unable to add to his 6 goals. And what's happened there? Karl Toko Ekambi is complaining about something. He has been the target of a little bit of foul play himself since he came on. I think he's going to get booked. So the Leon man goes into the referee's little book, and so too does the name of Ismael Ouedraogo, the 22-year-old midfielder, defensive midfielder. So he's going to have to watch his tackles now for the remaining part of the game. Halfway through the second half. Free kick, Cameroon, 3-0 down. Ansar Boubacar didn't know where it was. And somehow there, Harold Makoudi completely air-kicked it, and Burkina Faso escape. Crowd again show their discontent. Tackles all over the place. Cameroon, though, are going to come away with it. Again, the ball forward. Cut out, though, easily by Kabore. Fed to Traoré. Goes for the return ball. And it's another Well, there's going to be a promising attack, but again, they just hold back on the counter. Issa Kabore decides to change flanks, and there's a little bit of miscommunication on that far side. 28th game that Yaoundé has hosted in Africa Cup of Nations finals. Draws them level with Tunis in that way, and of course the final will see them past the Tunisian capital. The only two cities ahead of them in hosting these sorts of matches, Accra on 32 and Cairo way out in front with 65 matches hosted in the history of the Africa Cup of Nations. It's not going to be a sixth title though for Cameroon. Makundi feeds it out to his captain, Nyongo. Back to Toko Ekambi. Neither he nor six-goal Vincent Aboubakar have really figured yet. Here is Nyongo again, deflected. All the way across to the far side where it's picked up by Ngamalu. I think he thought the referee was giving the throw in the other way. Huge hit. Well, that might have been on target until it was deflected over the top. Jean Onana had a couple of chances in the first half. Decided just to have a real crack at goal here. And did indeed get a deflection over the top from Edmund Tapsoba. Well, he's looked as dangerous as anybody. As the 22-year-old Bordeaux man. Corner kick out, and they're finally in! And they're back in again, and it's Stefan Bahoken who's put the ball in the back of the net. Hardly any celebration, as you might expect from the Angers centre-forward. But the 29-year-old comes up with his first goal of the tournament in his first start and third appearance. A bit of a mess inside the Burkina Faso box for once. Toko Ekambi forcing the save out of Ouedraogo, and he couldn't recover in time this time. Managed a double save in the first half, denying Onana, but unable to pull out the same kind of heroics again. A little bit of hope for Cameroon. It's 3-1 after 71 minutes. So it's not the top two scorers for Cameroon that has got on the score sheet, but the man who started alongside Ignatius Canedo. Well, the ferment continues to rise around the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium, and it might rise further as Toko Ekambi goes for goal, and it's saved over the top by Farid Ouedraogo. Second top scorer in the game in this tournament for Karl Toko Ekambi. Little too close to the goalkeeper, but that's still a very sharp reaction save from the excellent Ouedraogo. In for Hervé Kofi tonight. Edmund Tapsoba gets a yellow card. Elbow there used by Nyongo, and a very sharp and strong wrist used by the goalkeeper to keep it at 3-1. another goal, and this gets really interesting. For Cameroon, that is. Cameroon then with the corner kick. It's lofted very high. And it'll be a throw-in to the home side off the head of Gustavo Sangore. Well, they've kept going, have Cameroon, when not very much has been going their way. Shot over. And John Onana again continues his personal crusade to try and score a goal tonight. 4 attempts from him tonight. 2 have missed, 2 have needed defensive manoeuvring to keep him out. So then, 15 minutes to go. Burkina Faso's lead now down to 2 goals. And their hold on this game looking a lot less than that at the moment as Cameroon grow in confidence. Quarter of an hour to go. Burkina Faso 3, Cameroon 1. And this game feels now a lot tighter than a 3-1 scoreline would suggest. Bertrand Traoré looks serious, the captain for Burkina Faso. Man who scored the goal against Senegal. In the last game. He also scored for them in a 2-2 draw back in World Cup qualifying back in September in 2017. Now he has a chance here. Little layoff. It's through and under and round the post. Not the most impressive piece of shooting you've ever seen from Edmund Tapsoba, just a few moments after he was yellow carded. I understand you may have lost the atmosphere sound. I understand you've got it back again now. See if the pictures were still with us, so you didn't miss anything. Steve Yago, ball forward, looking for Traoré, cut out though by Makudi. Burkina Faso will be very keen to keep the ball at the other end. Karl Toko Ekambi spreads the play to the other flank. However, that's a great ball, but hasn't really achieved an awful lot. Cameroon still deeply ensconced inside their own half, and 3-1 down. Makudi. Cameroon on the march again. Great ball in. Well met by Farid Ouedraogo. Great punch from the Burkina Faso shot stopper. Big reason why they are still 2 goals in front here. And now on the attack again. Kabore. This time it's Makudi with him. Centre back waiting for Karl Toko Ekambi to join him. And the 2 French-based players dump Kabore on the deck. Got to be careful, Karl Toko Ekambi. He's already on a yellow card. Onana Toko Ekambi resists the urge to look down the line where his captain was lurking, who gets it now. And Nyongo. Kunde. Now what's going on here? The referee is coming back because Burkina Faso man is still on the deck. Referee though is not too happy that Kabore is still down and wants him off the pitch as soon as possible. Well, it was Toko Ekambi, I think, who came in for the challenge. I'm not entirely sure how Kabore is really injured there. Did somebody step on him? It looked like Carl Toko Ekambi hit his other leg. Frustration for Tony Conceição. Surely feeling a little bit better though than he was 10 minutes or so ago when it was 3-0. 60 years old now. He's been around the block, coached in Romania, Portugal. This is his first national team appointment, and Ouedraogo just about judged the flight of that well. Really has taken his chance well. Brought in because of the injury to Hervé Kofi, 25-year-old from Ouagadougou. Jean Onana. Everybody in a white shirt now in their own half. Lovely little turn. Cameroon trying to build something here. Turn by Vincent Aboubakar. Out to Nyongo. The captain will drive this in low. And again. And in the end that will count as a shot, I guess, because Ouedraogo has to fall on it. Well, Nyongo has tirelessly sent balls in from this left flank through the game. Sure that was supposed to be a second one. Vincent Aboubakar making a difference since he came on. It was his ball over there that found the space, and Nyongo kept it in but gave the ball away to Sangare. Didn't keep the ball in apparently. 8.5 minutes to go. 2 goals needed at least if we are to have a penalty shootout, which I'm sure Cameroon won't be 100% pleased about, although bearing in mind where they are now, I'm sure they would gratefully take one. They'll be looking for a much better performance from the one they put in though in the shootout against the Egyptians in the semi-finals. Good run there from Ngalamu. Well, they're just trying to get the ball forward now, are Burkina Faso, without any real attempts to keep possession, which is a dangerous tactic. Can Cameroon take advantage of their superior possession, superior territory, and yet they find themselves on the wrong end of a 3-1 scoreline? Fourth meeting at the Africa Cup of Nations between these two. Cameroon unbeaten in the previous 3. That run is about to end. That was a strange decision by Farid Ouedraogo. He must have thought that it had come off a Cameroon player because he allowed that to go behind, and it came off one of his defenders. Well, I'll be hoping that he doesn't pay for that unforced error. Corner comes back in again, then looking for Bahoken, out though by Bertrand Traoré into Kunde. Kunde looking to recycle, but there's no way forward. Forward it goes then from Mbezo. His threat in the second half has been less. Another high pass, cross, looking for Toko Ekambi, and the chance to make it 2! And again it was Bahoken, and another fabulous save from Farid Ouedraogo. Single-handedly here, making sure that Burkina Faso win this third place playoff. That is a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. It was through the legs of the defender. Looked like that was the mistake. Makudi would have got the assist through the legs of the defender, but he tracked back and was right in the right place to get rid of it. And Bahoken, who scored the goal for Cameroon this evening, denied a second. There's a problem here for Bertrand Traoré. He's already strapped up. Ball comes in, and there is the goal. The goalkeeper lost it that time, and it's the top scorer in the competition, Vincent Aboubakar, who scores his 7th goal of the campaign. And we have a very interesting last 5 minutes. Or do we? VAR is looking at this for a potential foul, I think. Well, there's no foul, so did it cross the byline and then loop back in again? Is it an obvious error? (3-2). And the main man up front has done it again for them. And now Burkina Faso have to hold on. They couldn't hold on to the lead, but it was a much slender lead against Cameroon in the opening game of the tournament a month ago. Are they about to let slip a 3-0 lead in their final game of the competition? Eric Traoré, the man who plays in Egypt, is about to come on. He's not alone, because Hassan Bandé is also going to come on as well. Bertrand Traoré then, well, he came off holding his leg. No surprise that he has come off. Oh, the chance straight away for the man who's only just come on. Well, that would have been shut the crowd up again. Immediate opportunity for Eric Traoré with his first touch of the game. Long ball forward. Farid Ouedraogo has gone up, and the ball has been put in the back of the net. Is it going to be a foul, or will Vincent Aboubakar have his 8th goal of the campaign and Cameroon be level? Ouedraogo is down. It's not surprising that he'll remain there. And this crowd have gone crazy. And Burkina Faso have let a 3-goal lead go in the last 15 minutes. Tony Conceição looked totally dejected. Now it's the turn of the Burkina Faso players to show that kind of emotion. Long ball forward. Farid Ouedraogo goes over his own player. And Cameroon are level, 3-3. Incredible scenes here. No foul. Vincent Aboubakar was just there to pick up the pieces. Astonishing. Astonishing. What a finale. 23rd goal that Cameroon have scored in their 7 matches. They have been the entertainers. Even against Egypt, they had their chances. They just didn't take them. But Burkina Faso here have gifted them a route back in the same way that they gifted them a 3-0 lead in the first place. And we could well be having a penalty shootout. Well, I hate to think how many minutes are going to be added on at the end of the 90. But what scenes here in Yaoundé. The depression of the semi-final defeat, of the 3-0 deficit, now gone. But a slightly more serious looking scene here for Farid Ouedraogo. I hope he's okay. Well, they've got their money's worth, have the Cameroonian crowd tonight, as indeed they have done through pretty much all of the tournament itself. Vincent Aboubakar explaining that he had nothing to do with the incident and the potential injury that has befallen the Burkina Faso goalkeeper. He was just the man that profited from it, as well as he might. Unbelievable. And what a finale to Cameroon's home tournament. We are still checking this goal, I think. Surely they're going to see that Vincent Aboubakar here, well, maybe a little push. I don't think, though, it has an awful lot of effect there on Soumaïla Ouattara. Controversial. This could decide who wins the third place playoff. Because if it stands, I'm sure that Cameroon will go into the penalty shootout on the high and Burkina Faso will be deflated. Of course, if it's not given, then Burkina Faso will probably win it without the need of a penalty shootout. So once again, it looks like Aboubakar Ouedraogo is warming up. He's been on the bench for all 6 games. It'd be amazing if he comes on for the last minute and then possibly a penalty shootout. Listen to the din. Does VAR have the heart to rule that goal out? Burkina Faso fans will be hoping that it will be. They look as deflated as the team. I hope this is just a precaution. It did look like he was moving after he came down on the deck. Well, what must he be thinking? Camu Malo. Magnificent tournament. He will not want it to finish like this. Well, third place playoffs can be damp squibs sometimes, but sometimes they can be absolutely magnificent affairs. Farid Ouedraogo then is led off, and it looks as though Ouedraogo is going to come on. One of only 3 players in the squad that play inside Burkina Faso itself, along with Herman Nakima and Farid Ouedraogo himself. Both sides now will be trying to keep calm. We aren't still checking, are we, on the validity of this goal? Well, they've had plenty of time, I suppose, because of that injury to make doubly sure, triply sure, quadruply sure. Off comes Djibril Ouattara then, and is replaced by Mohamed Konate. 24-year-old forward who plays in Russia.
Numéro 7. Entrée numéro 11, Mohamed Konaté. Sortie numéro 23, Soufiane Ouedraogo. Entrée numéro 1, Babayoure Aboubakar Sawadogo.
So then, new man on in goal for Burkina Faso, could become the hero of the night. The goal is conceded, which means it's 3-3. Goodness knows how much time we've got left in this game. Wow. So then, only 4 minutes added on. That's astonishing. We were stopped for a lot longer than that. It is a minimum of 4 minutes though, of course. But that would imply that's what he thought. Burkina Faso, another chance. You're going to hear the crowd. Substitute again, Eric Traoré. Couple of chances he's had now since he came on. The first one, of course, was with his very first piece of action. Forward by Yago. Nice turn by Onana, and he's fouled. Well, who says that this is a glorified friendly? The third place playoff isn't always taken as seriously, but there's some proper metal in this one. What a game. Well, not surprisingly, we're well past the 4 minutes now. Added on, and there's another Burkina Faso man who needs a stretcher. Lati Toure, 27-year-old who plays in Sweden, has been a man who has started all 6 games. Fundamental part of this trip for Burkina Faso through the tournament. This was the moment, up against Onana. Well, that's a little worrying because there wasn't really anything in the challenge. And then he just ran away. All kinds of pressures on his knees as he ran away there. But meanwhile, Koundé lines up the free kick because it was a foul by the Burkina Faso man. Koundé lofts it, looking for Makoudi. Makoudi doesn't quite find the direction. I think it's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, quite when this game will end, I really don't know. Do we want it to end? Another substitution coming up in the form of Simpore. Surely that's going to be a case of bringing on the midfielder for the penalty shootout. Can't be for playing in the game, there's not much time left. Although we don't know that. Is there enough time for a winner inside the 90 minutes plus whatever is added on? Nicely done by Vincent Aboubakar. His 2 goals giving Cameroon a chance here to finish the campaign on a high after all. Great ball, however, just a little bit too much on it for Karl Toko Ekambi to keep up with, or to catch up with. Tony Conceição trying to look nonchalant on the Cameroonian bench. And the referee blows for the end of the game. A simply astonishing 98 minutes or so of football. Starting off at the beginning, 3 unanswered goals by Burkina Faso up to the 49th minute from Yago, an own goal from Anana after the cross by Kabore and Jibril Ouattara. But then the comeback, Stefan Bahoken in the 71st minute before substitute and top scorer in the tournament, Vincent Aboubakar, added his 7th and 8th goals of the competition. And we are heading for a penalty shootout. 3-3 at the end. What a game. And we are not finished yet. Cameroon came out on the wrong end emphatically of the penalty shootout against Egypt, but there will be a very different atmosphere for them tonight in this one. They look like they were nowhere close to being able to still be in the match after 90. I would imagine that there will be a lot more people who will be much keener to take penalty kicks tonight than after the rather demoralising 0-0 draw against the Egyptians, the 7-time record winners of this competition, who have a chance for an 8th tomorrow night against Senegal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go straight to penalty kicks.
Well, Burkina Faso have been through a penalty shootout in this tournament themselves. Up against Gabon. It went to 7-6 as well. It was quite a campaign. Both sides missed 2 penalty kicks before Ouedraogo sent in the 7th for Burkina Faso after Poula had missed for Gabon. Treat this like it's the final of the World Cup, you could hear there. So then, let's do this. And Burkina Faso here trying to just regroup, trying to pretend that this is the beginning of something new, that what has just happened didn't happen. But it's difficult. A lot of tired legs, tired spirits. Morale must be low. The dynamic is very much with Cameroon at this point. Cameroon missed 3 of their 4 penalties in the shootout against Egypt. They have got to do better than that now if they are to finish 3rd. Hug for Anana from Conceição. Can he be the hero? Wasn't able to save penalties by Zizou Mohamed Abdelmonem and Mohamed Lachine in the semi-final shootout. And a chance here for the substitute Burkina Faso man, Aboubakar Sawadogo, at 32 years of age, to become a hero for his nation. Dayu there, who didn't play any part in the game in the end. Words of encouragement for the excellent Gustavo Sangare. Toko Ikombi sharing some light words. You can see the difference in the 2 camps. Cameroon much the more positive at the moment. Referee with a few words for the Burkina Faso coach, Kamou Malo. think they wanted to bring Deo on, but it was too late. So then the two goalkeepers exchange pleasantries and head for the far end. Cameroon will take the first penalty, and it will be their main man, the man who scored the only successful penalty in the shootout against Egypt, Vincent Aboubakar. Just behind this description of behaviour for the goalkeepers for the penalties, as usual, not allowed to move forward off their line until the penalty has actually been kicked. Very hard instinct to ignore. Well, he must wonder what's going on. He can't have expected to play in this game, and now he's playing a fundamentally pivotal role in where the destination of this victory goes. So Aboubakar, 8 goals in the tournament. Surely he'll be crowned the top scorer. The golden boot will be his. But has he got the golden boot here? He has. Calmness. 1-0 to Cameroon. They can barely watch on the Cameroonian bench. Sawadogo here, I guess, is the right way, but doesn't commit to it early enough. So then, he does his job, as he did in the semi-finals. Looks like Issa Kabore is going to take the first penalty, as he did against Gabon. He was successful then, and he's successful now, in off the post. Oh, it wasn't in off the post, it was actually in off the goalkeeper. Well, strangely enough, when Sawadogo didn't commit early enough, Onana committed too far. And he couldn't come back to stop it going in. 1-1. Next up then, Mumi Nagamolu. Deliberate, right into the back of the net. And the substitute does his job, as indeed did his fellow substitute with the first one. The host 2-1 up in front. And already this penalty shootout is going better than it did against the Egyptians. Same order as in that game. Cameroon shooting first. Onana sets himself once more. So then, Castelletto into the roof of the net. Brought on right at the end for this penalty shootout. So then, Ouattara makes it 2-2. Next up is Karl Toko Ekambi. He scores 2. Cameroon keep their advantage. He didn't take a penalty against Egypt. He'd been substituted off in a game that also went deep into time added on at the end of the 90. Very well done. Burkina Faso here with a slight disadvantage. They are taking the penalties last. That will start to get really quite difficult when we get to the business end. Next up, Lati Toure. It's saved! Advantage Cameroon. Hugely different atmosphere to the one against Egypt. Well, he almost went too far again, but he adjusted, Dinanana. Camu Malu looking down at the ground. Now it needs some heroics from the replacement goalkeeper, Abubakar Sawadogo. Pierre Kundi. Oh! Off the bar and just over the line. Goodness me. Well, the absolute perfect penalty, but boy, that was pushing it. He must have taken a sharp intake of breath. Kunde hugged by Abubakar. And now we are at match point. Burkina Faso have to score to keep this alive. Oh, the pressure. Burkina Faso, who led 3-0. And now it all comes down to whether Steve Yago, who started off the 6-goal thriller, can convert his penalty kick here. Oh, no doubt. Well, at least that means that Cameroon will have to win it rather than Burkina Faso lose it. Fabulous penalty. Onana went the right way, but still didn't get anywhere near it. So Burkina Faso, who were third in 2017. When Cameroon were last the champions. It all comes down to this. It's the captain, and Nyongo, and he's won it! Cameroon win the match and finish third at their home Africa Cup of Nations. What a comeback by the indomitable Lions. Well, the referee will remember this one too. 3-0 down. 3-0 down, and they come back. To level 3-3 at the end of an incredible game. Vincent Abubakar, the hero, once more off the bench to score twice to reach 8 goals. And Tony Conceição, they've pulled victory from the jaws of defeat. And it's Cameroon who will finish third after victory on penalties. Well, we can only hope that the final lives up to this. It's difficult to know how it can. Cameroon winning 5-3 on penalties after a 3-3 draw. What a finish to Cameroon's campaign.
Man of the match, Burkina Faso, number 10, Bertrand Traoré.
The indomitable Lions roar and into victory. Well, you talk about coming back from behind. At one stage, they were trailing by 3-0, but they fought back hard at home for yet another podium finish. It's bronze for the indomitable Lions. I'm with Andre Arendse, Benjani Morwar and Gavin Hahn. Let me start with you, Coach Gavin. I don't know, with about 10-15 minutes to go, it was all over for Cameroon, but they fought so hard. Or is it a case of Burkina Faso giving it all away?
No, look, I thought you could just see the momentum of the game shifting. And once the first goal went in, it was just one-way traffic. So, hell of a disappointing. This game will drive you crazy sometimes, you know. I mean, they should have had the game sewn up. But there was a little fouls and everything was going, you know, their way. And they just got that momentum and it was only going to be one win here at the end. They could have gone and won it at, 4-3. But all credit to Cameroon. They came back very unbelievable. But Burkina Faso must be kicking themselves.
Benjani, they had to look to their bench then. Go back to this man, top goal scorer now in the tournament. 8 goals, Vincent Abubakar. And Ekambi also came on. And then it helped again with that firepower in that final third. They got the 3 goals.
Yes, you could tell when he came on, they were pushing, you know, they were missing those chances. They got the chances, and when he came on, he made use of those chances. As a striker, you know, you come on, they depend on him, and he showed us that he is the man for Cameroon today, and he gave us those 2 goals to equalize.
The story coming into this game, Andre, was, well, Burkina Faso, 6 games, 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal. Then they score 3, and it's like, wow, it's happening. They're defending a little bit better, and then it just all fell apart.
It did, and at the beginning of the game, I called a very narrow 1-0 win to Burkina Faso. But again, just to clarify that my prediction again was rubbish. But at the same time, Pumlani, it was reminiscent of 1998. In that particular third place playoff, when the very same Burkina Faso led 4-1. Only in a matter of minutes for DRC to come back and make it 4-4. So, you know, that was what this game was all about. But full credit to the host nation for the way they set about getting themselves back into the game on the front foot. When you bring on quality like Ekambi, quality like Abubakar, you're going to get something out of the game.
Well, you talk about 1998. Yes, of course, they were leading. It ended up being 4-4. You know what happened then, Andre? They lost it on penalties to the DR Congo, just like they did today. When we come back, then we look at all the drama, all the goals, and all the key talking points. Stay with us.